Well, thankfully, police have vowed to learn from their mistakes once again, this time after 97 people were killed in the 1989 Hillsborough disaster. Head of the National Police Chiefs Council, Martin Hewitt, has apologised at the launch of a new report which sets out police chiefs' commitments to learn lessons and the signing of a charter signed by every police force that requires the force to acknowledge mistakes with openness and candour after a public tragedy and do not seek to defend the indefensible. Haven't we heard that before? The 56-page report is in response to the 2017 report into the failures by police during that awful day when Liverpool and Nottingham Forrest were playing in the FA Cup semi-final in 1989, in which the report author and author of the 2012 report, James Jones, former Bishop of Liverpool, exposed the police negligence that caused that disaster. Andy Marsh, Chief Executive of the College of Policing, said that a new code of ethics would also be issued for consultation in the next few weeks that would incorporate a code of practice requiring police chief officers to ensure openness and candour including in inquests and public inquiries. Now, I wonder if his definition of require is the same as the police are taught when dealing with the public, as in you are required to give your details under threat of arrest. Along with the apology by Martin Hewitt from the National Police Chiefs Council, Ken Marsh gave an apology too, in which he said, "Policing has profoundly failed those bereaved by the Hillsborough disaster over many years, and we are sorry that the service got it so wrong. Police failures were the main cause of the tragedy and have continued to blight the lives of family members ever since. When leadership was most needed, the bereaved were often treated insensitively and the response lacked coordination and oversight." He added, "The changes included all police forces in England and Wales signing up to a charter agreeing to acknowledge when mistakes have been made and not to seek and defend the indefensible. A strengthened ethical policy which makes candour a key theme, a new guidance for specialist officers supporting families during a tragedy which learnt lessons from the Hillsborough families report, the Grenfell Tower tragedy and the 2017 terrorist attacks. Families of those who were affected by the disaster have been calling on the government to introduce a Hillsborough Law. This has been backed by both mayors of Liverpool and of Manchester. This law was introduced as a public authority accountability bill which would require public authorities such as the police, fire brigade and local authorities to have a duty of candour in legal processes and provide bereaved families with funding for legal representation equal to that of those public authorities. However, as you can see, although this might sound good on the surface, what with creating a report and new code of ethics that reflect the wishes of the bereaved, it's not law and it's still pretty much only guidance. Police code of ethics are manipulated all the time and there's nothing stopping these new codes of ethics being just as manipulated to suit the police. Although it seems like a win for the families, I don't see personally how this will change much or anything at all or make organisations more accountable. I just hope we don't have to have another disaster in order to find that out.